welcome to lesson 9 part A of Youth by Isaac Asimov. Today's learning intention is to learn how to create an effective summary. We know we'll be successful if we can create a storyboard showing our understanding of the events in the stories and pick out key quotations to match the summary. So we're going to look at summary in a few different ways, and we're going to start off with something a bit special today. We are going to look at 2 different chapters in one video, which should give you a little bit of an idea about how short these chapters are. We're going to look at chapters 11 and 12 all in this short video. So let's get started with chapter 11. The industrialists stared, looked at the astronomer, turned to stare again. Those? Those, said the astronomer. I have no doubt we appear strange and repulsive to them. What do they say? Why, that they are uncomfortable and tired and even a little sick, but that they are not seriously damaged, and that the youngsters treated them well. Treated them well? Scooping them up, keeping them in a cage, giving them grass and raw meat to eat. Tell me how to speak to them. It may take a little time. Think at them. Try to listen. It will come to you, but perhaps not right away. The industrialist tried. He grimaced with the effort of it, thinking over and over again, the youngsters were ignorant of your identity. And the thought was suddenly in his mind. We were quite aware of it. Because we knew they meant well by us according to their own view of the matter, we did not attempt to attack them. Attack them? Thought the industrialist, and said it aloud in his concentration. Why, yes, came the answering thought. We are armed. One of the revolting little creatures in the cage lifted a metal object, and there was a sudden hole in the top of the cage and another in the roof of the barn, each hole rimmed with charred wood. We hope, the creatures thought, it will not be too difficult to make repairs. The industrialist found it impossible to organise himself to the point of directed thought. He turned to the astronomer, and with that weapon in their possession, they let themselves to be caged, handled and caged? I don't understand it. But the calm thought came. We would not harm the young of an intelligent species. Okay, so that was chapter 11. Absolutely terrifying weapon there on display. Let's see what happens and the way they react in chapter 12. So chapter 12, moving on. Let's go. It was twilight. The industrialist had entirely missed the evening meal and remained unaware of the fact. He said, Do you really think the ship will fly? If they say so, said the astronomer, I'm sure it will. They'll be back, I hope, before too long. And when they do, said the industrialist energetically, I will keep my part of the agreement. What is more, I will move sky and earth to have the world accept them. I was entirely wrong, Doctor. Creatures that would refuse to harm children under such provocation as they received are admirable. But you know, I almost hate to say this. Say what? The kids, yours and mine, I'm almost proud of them. Imagine seizing these creatures, feeding them, or trying to, and keeping them hidden. The amazing gall of it all. Red told me it was his idea to get a job in a circus on the strength of them. Imagine. The astronomer said, Youth. Okay, so that was the last chapter we're going to read today. Nice little return to the theme there from the astronomer. Quite a good chapter. So let's have a look at some tasks in part B. See you over there.